This tutorial will show you how to create farm evaluation surveys to print. There are 3 types of printing surveys we will show you, and I'll go through each of those. In order to get to the different options, you would select Print Farm Evaluations from your switchboard. It's the bottom button on the switchboard. When you do so, a window will pop up that will give you the 3 different types of surveys you can print. I'll briefly go through what each of these are before we show how to do each one. The first button is Print Single FE. This would be for a member who calls up and says they lost their survey or they can't find it, and you just need to quickly print them a survey for in order to mail it to them. Second type of surveys we'll show is printing all pre-populated FEs. So this would be a bulk report showing all surveys that need to be printed that are the pre-populated survey. And the final type of survey that we'll go through is the print all FEs with no prior data. These would be a bulk report for printing surveys for all members who did not turn a survey in last year or are a new member, therefore they did not have any data from last year. To start, we'll do the Print Single FE. So you'll select that button from this screen, and a window will pop up where you will enter the member information for the survey you want to print. In the first field where it says Enter Member ID, you would enter the ID number for the member you want to print a survey for. You would then put your cursor in the next field that says Enter ID for Print, and you'll notice as soon as you do that, the member information will pop up. Member ID is the member ID you just entered. The Mail to ID, Mail to Name, and Mail to Company, in this case, are a secondary member. This member has the preference set that they want their surveys to go to someone else besides them. So the Mail to ID is basically the member ID number with a 1 at the end, and the Mail to Name and Company is the name of the secondary contact. In the field Enter ID for Print, we would enter the Mail to ID, the secondary member, which is 10991. If this member did not have a secondary contact, you would not see a number in the Mail to ID field, but you would see the member name and company in the other fields. And in that case, in the Enter ID for Print, you would just enter the member ID number. Now you would have to know which type of survey this member needs to get, either if they turned in a survey last year and have prior data, or if they are a new member or someone who did not turn a survey in last year, they would be new, no prior data as far as the survey creation. In this case, this sample, the member is new, so we would select that button from the screen, new, no prior data. It'll let you know it's going to generate a survey and to please wait. It does usually take a few moments because it is gathering some information. But whenever it's ready, it will open a window that shows the print preview of the survey that you're creating. And as you can see, that survey is here. You can maximize it so you can look at it. You can look through all the different pages just to make sure the name and every parcel is there, everything like that. You can look through it. Once you're sure that it's the right survey that you meant to print, you can select PDF or XPS from the ribbon at the top of the Access database. And it will open a window that asks you where you want to save the PDF that you are creating. You can name it whatever you'd like and it'll save as a PDF, and you can select Publish. As you can see, it'll show that it's outputting and it will go through that. Once it's done, this little box will go away and it will let you know that it's complete, and you can close the print preview. At that time, if you want to just double check that your survey is there, you would just go to whatever folder you saved it in, and as you can see, it is right there. Now, if you had more than one member you needed to print a single farm evaluation for, you could stay in this screen and select Refresh, Reset to Print Next. What that would do is clear out all the member information for the survey you just created to allow you to create a single survey for another member if you needed to. If you didn't need to, you could just close the window. The second type of survey that we'll go over is the pre-populated surveys with responses from the prior year, and we'll do a bulk report of this. This will generate all pre-populated surveys for a member that does not have a farm evaluation status of sent survey. And this will also automatically send the survey or create a survey with secondary contact information if that preference has been made for the member. In order to do this bulk report, you would select Print All Pre-Populated FEs, and it will tell you to select PDF format for processing, and it lets you know it can take a while to generate all the surveys. You can press OK, and another window will pop up asking what type of format you want to save the surveys in. You always want to select PDF format, which I've done here, and you can press OK. And then lastly, this step is that you will show where you want your survey bulk report saved to. So you can save it to whatever folder you choose and select OK. Then this window pops up that's saying it's outputting all the data to the file that you saved. The folder that you saved the file to. Again, this can take some time because it is pulling in a lot of data from couple different tables to allow for the report to have pre-populated data in it. Once it's done, this little outputting window will go away. Do keep in mind, even if it says not responding as it does here, it just means that it's still working through it. All right, now the window has gone away and I can go back to the folder that I saved the report to, and I can see that it's there. Here it is, the bulk report. Once you've done that, you'll want to update the sent status. What this will do is make it so that next time you run the bulk report, these same people will not get a survey created. You want to make sure to only press this button if the bulk report you just created is definitely who all you want to send a survey to. And you don't want to have them come up in the bulk report again. You'll select Update Sent Status. And a window will pop up telling you the status has been updated for all of the members that you created that bulk report for, as sent with today's date. You can press close, press OK and close that window. And the last type of survey would be a blank survey or a not pre-populated survey. Again, these would be for members who are either a new member since last year or they did not turn a survey in last year. You would basically follow the same process as the prior, which is print all FEs with no prior data. Select that button. Again, it'll tell you to select PDF and that'll take a while to generate. You'll select PDF in this window and OK, and again, save it to the folder you want to save to and press OK. It will take a while to output just like before, usually a little less time because there's not as much data to pull, and then that window will go away and you can again update the sent status for those members. Once you've updated the sent status for those members, they will not come up in the bulk report again, just like with the pre-populated FEs. It's still working through the pages now. It tells you which page it's on. It shouldn't be much longer. Once it's done, then you will update the sent status just as you did before. And that would conclude our video on how to create and print farm evaluations for the printer. Thank you.